Hey guys, this is System, and this is ATM9 to the sky. Hope you're all well, have an amazing day. I myself am having a great one. So let's go and jump forward back into this pretty cool pack. In between episodes, went ahead and made ourselves a jetpack. See here, it's on my back. It's a little bit of nested crafting, so I just want to get that done in between videos, right? Have to craft that. It starts at wood, right? Then you work your way up, make a whole bunch of these coils for every tier. You just got to get it done. I always like to get straight to the emerald one because when you turn on the hover, you do hover with the H key, turn it on or off. Same as the engine, you can turn it on or off with V. But once the hover is, once you get up to the emerald level, you don't descend. The other ones kind of slowly descend, right? So it's not the funnest thing to work with, but with this one, don't have to worry about that. You get this all charged up in anything that does, well, charging. And one thing that does for sure is this here. Just gonna pull this off here. This is how I initially charged it, but I got my wireless charging now anyway. But if you don't have that yet, you just go ahead and do it in there. Then you're good to go. Go ahead and pop that into there. Then I guess over here, you want to get your wireless charging going. You go into here, go to wireless charging. Make sure this little button here is actually switched over, so it's actually on, and hit apply. Make sure you set, by default, I think when you come into here, everything's off. So you just turn off all the different slots. It'll keep automatically charged, right? You can't turn on this one, the main inventory. Just click apply, and then at that point, it'll just charge infinitely as long as you have the power. So really good, right? So that's pretty rad. You also may have noticed I added a giant drawer wall here. I should say kind of drawer rectangle, I guess is what it is. Not even a rectangle. What is it? It's some kind of prism. Anyway, it's good. It's there. It's ready to go. It's not hooked up yet. I do have the controller. Made myself the linking tool and the configuration tool. I'll show you how to make these too. Actually, I should probably do that. Let's go do that. At least decorate them, right? Let's go to functional. Grab a standard drawer, just like this. Then pretty much any two blocks. So let's go grab. I got someone spawning on me. Let's go ahead and see what we got here in a second. Got a good helmet in between episodes. But basically, if you want to decorate one of these, you put that in the third slot. Then the two blocks you want in the other slots, right? And depending on which slot you put them in, decides how it's kind of decorated as well. So that's how you make the decorated drawers there. Really easy. What do you got here, buddy? Anything I want? Probably buy some totems, actually. Let's go ahead and grab some emeralds. And we'll grab ourselves a totem or two. Then we're going to go ahead and get this wall hooked up here, I think. I'll go ahead and grab that. Go ahead and grab. Don't even know if we need totems. Actually, I want those skulls, too. Gonna grab 5 of those. That's fine there. Get rid of him in a second. The other thing I guess I did was make a couple upgrades for our Ignis extruders. These ones over here, right? Because I can't keep up with the machines. So I have it up to the reinforced integral. To that, you're gonna need some electrum. Electrum you can do really easy just with the dust, right? And I think it's just, yeah, it's gold and silver. So I got them up to that level. Now each time it does an operation, it actually produces 3. It's not enough to keep up with the machine still. I think it gets up to about 15. It's still 1 short, and we're processing 16. But I'll get to the other ones really soon. So I think that's everything I did, other than crafting and stuff, right? So what we're going to do is go ahead and hook this drawer wall up, and then hook it up to our system, get into wireless, and I want to get into auto smelting of our ores that are coming in as well, so I don't have to deal with that anymore. So let's go ahead and get our drawer wall set up here. So what we're going to do is get it all linked up and get all these drawers locked, because right now they're not locked, and we can lock them all at once, and just makes our life a lot easier. So let's head down here. I did add in some more of the 82 controllers, so we have 8 now. I'm probably going to end up moving these down a little further, actually underneath our platform, and doing a quite large one, probably a 7x7x7, something like that. I think that's the max, or is it a 9x9? I forget. Either way, you can do a big giant cube of them. What we're going to do is throw down this here is the storage controller. It's very easy to make, so let's go ahead and pop it up there somewhere. And then we did get these drawers all linked up. So you take your linking tool here, and we want it set to multiple. You just hold shift to change that. Then you can just right click and set it to add, like that. Then you just click on one corner, and like that. There you go. You can also do one at a time, but I'm just doing all of them at once. Let's go that there. Just this one. That wall is done. That wall is done. And there you go. This wall is done. If I look at this now, I can see the outline on all the different walls and see that they're all connected, right? So everything's linked to the drawers, and everything's good to go. So if I right-click a item on there, it'll go into the drawer wall, which is amazing. But what I want it for is so AE2 can see all items and deposit items in here. So I'm going to throw this down. It's just a storage bus. I should probably show the recipe. It's pretty simple, though. Just one of these interface here, so super simple. Go in there. I want to set the priority on this to, let's actually set it to 100. There you go. I want to always try to, whenever I put something into A2, try to put it into the drawer wall first. So I want this high priority, and then I'm going to hook it up here. As long as that device says online, it should be connected, and everything should be good to go. I need something that goes in the drawer wall though. Let's see here. Let's grab diamond. Maybe some diamond here. Go ahead and grab that. And just see if I can right click on that, see everything goes inside, just make sure everything's working. And the other thing I should do is lock all the drawers. So this card here, the tool, configuration tool, it has different modes for different settings for the drawers, right? So if we shift and right click with it, we can change all kinds of different things. I just want to unlock right now. If I just right click that, that should lock every drawer. We check that a second. Just right click that in there, and now they're inside the system. They just got put into the drawer wall where they belong. And every one of these should have a little lock symbol right up there. So locked every one of them at once, and now our system is basically set up. Now we will have to add on to this and add more to it. But anytime I put anything that is already filtered and put into a drawer, it'll go into a drawer first, right? And then I don't have to worry about it. Just a good way of keeping items off your drive that you're going to have in mass. I will have to make upgrades for these drawers as we move forward, and some void upgrades as well for other ones that I only want to keep a small amount of. For right now, this is fine, and everything is wonderful in world. So the next thing we're going to go ahead and do is set up a wireless crafting terminal. So we need one of these here, a wireless terminal. Then we make the wireless crafting. Then on top of that, we'll need a wireless access point. I already made most of this stuff anyway, so let's go ahead and grab you. Go ahead and grab this. There you go. And on top of that, we'll need some boosters. To make the boosters, you have to grab some Fluix dust as well as ender pearl dust, which is just done in a scriber. So super simple there. And I think I made quite a few of those. About 48, probably more than we need right now, but I'll be able to upgrade it more when we want to get it even further than that, I guess, later on. And that should be everything we need right now. You used to need to use a security terminal to do this, but you don't do that anymore. It's actually way simpler. Let's actually head to the side here and see if we can actually get the wireless set up here pretty easily. Actually, it should be super simple. I think I just do that there. Actually, can you put this directly on the controller? Oh, you can. It's not even a use cable. Go ahead and get rid of you. Pop that there. Go ahead and throw in the boosters here. If I put in 24, it's going to make it 133 meters and only cost 87 AE per tick. So not much power at all. You can actually see with, I guess, FE how much that is. It's 174, which is nothing compared to what we're actually producing. So that's cool. You take this, you pop that in there, which is great. And I don't know why this is not... Oh, I need to put it on my bar, right, to have it wirelessly charge. There you go. That'll wirelessly charge on our bar here. It doesn't charge our inventory. I think that'll go in any slot as well, right? So I can put it on my head right here. So that is good. Then with that, we go to options, controls, keybinds. I guess we want to go to wireless here. I need to set a key to be able to open that up as well. I think it's this one, right? Yeah, E2. And we'll set that to Z, because why not? And if I hit Z now, opens up our, all our stuff and things, and everything's good in the world. So the next thing I want to go ahead and do is set up the automation of all our ores, get them all processed and doubled up kind of automatically. So we need some emeralds here. Go ahead and grab them, get them converted over. I need just a few emeralds right now, actually. That should be more than enough. Let's head over here, get this on the system, and get everything crafted up. So I grabbed our diamond furnace, one of them, and our enrichment chamber. So we have that. We need to get this upgraded to a netherite one. So there, obsidian. And from there to netherite, just like this. Let's go ahead and drop you off. The enrichment chamber, we're going to need some upgrades for this as well. Let's drop you off. I don't know what I just dropped off there. Probably something I need. Let's go ahead and grab the mech upgrades. Let's go to upgrades. There you go. Need some dust for these. I think I already made those. We're going to make 8. That's good there. And then 8 of the energy as well. Just like that. You can make muffling, but we can just muffle it ourselves as well. Using super sound muffler, and then we'll want the what is it called, the tier upgrades, right? Tier, and we're just going to go up to the second tier for right now. So that one, and you get some noise as well. What did I need there? It's under here. Oh, some of the advanced circuits. Go ahead and grab 2 of them, and that. So we'll get that upgraded. That upgraded. I need some dye as well, so let's actually grab some dye, and we'll need some placement blocks probably. So let's go ahead and grab some cobble. Cool. And get the first part of it set up. We need to set some filters, but we'll put this down, get this upgraded. To upgrade the tiers and get them changed into factories, all you do is shift and right click them on. There you go. And now it has 5 slots. So each tier adds 2 more slots. So that's kind of the idea. And there's 4 tiers, so you get a lot of slots. You also put in all the upgrades really easy. You just gotta shift and right click them in as well. Cool. And now it's pretty good. It's a pretty powerful machine at this point. Let's go get that out of there. That one's good too. Another thing we're going to need here, I guess, is going to be the factory upgrade, right? I actually think I have that pinned right over here. Go ahead and grab one of them. And I think we have to do that after it's down, so we'll worry about that in a second. Go ahead and grab these 3 ender chests here. Ender chests are just like regular ender chests, I guess, except for these ones work on channels, and you can have a whole bunch of different channels set up. So go ahead and throw these down. Have some dye. We're going to set the channel. Have these 3 little bands here. We'll just go in the middle one. And these ones will all be middle blue. And then they'll all be on the same channel. And then they'll have all the same items in them, right? So that's kind of the idea. So anyway, let's head over here. And figure out how we're going to do this. Should be pretty simple, actually. So what we'll do is go ahead and break that. Probably going to lose that block. Go ahead and grab some cobble. Turn on a hover too for a second. Sweet. Go ahead and head here. Do that. And throw these down. The reason I put that block down too is these particular ender chests, they can't open sideways. They kind of have, they work like a chest, right? So yeah, I need to have them in a position so I can actually face them up. And the bridging mod won't let me like put blocks underneath blocks when I'm too close to them. They have to be like 3 blocks away. It's a little weird how it works. Anyway, those ones should be good there. Go ahead and grab ourselves some Eyes of Ender. I think we only need 4 to get them up to 27 slots. Let's do that. Oh, I meant 4. That looks good there. You just, can you just right click? No, it's shift or right click to actually get these upgraded. Now the chests actually have 27 slots like they should. To get these chests filtered, we're going to be using the item transporters. They're just really easy filtering. We don't need them super fast at this point either. What we do need though is to have 1 of every ore in our inventory. So we can actually set said filter. Go ahead and grab that. There's 1. I think there will be 9 or 10. I'm not sure exactly how many. I don't want to double up any. That looks good. Looks like 9 on this one for sure. Cool. And the deep slate one will be slightly different list, so we'll have to do both for sure. But basically, you just open this up, set the filter by putting the blocks inside there, and then turn it to a whitelist because by default it's on a blacklist. And we don't want a blacklist, we want a whitelist. I just messed that one up. Go, and that there. Set that to a whitelist. Go ahead and drop all that off. And now all those blocks will start going in there at a pretty good pace. Faster than we're producing it, right? So once it gets caught up, it won't be a problem. And I'll have to do the same thing over here. There you go. Got the filter set up on both of these. The deep slate one had 10 different ores, and this one had 9. And everything is good in the world, right? So that is exactly how we want it there. Like I said, it won't go super fast at this point. When we speed it up, we'll have to make it faster. We make add-ons for those, so it doesn't really matter too much. Now, to get this into the system, I guess automatically process, we'll do that back here and figure out how we're going to do it in a second. So we'll end up with an ender chest. It'll probably end up around this level. Then we'll have the advanced factory maybe here. Then the netherite furnace maybe here. Then we'll go ahead and grab chest. I'm not sure how fast this outputs items. If this is fast enough, I could just use the chest. But we'll see here. Just as a kind of a stop all buffer. Then we'll end up with some more transporters. Not there, because I don't like that. Go ahead and get that out of there real quick. There you go. And that, and that. Start piping items in there. You can go ahead and turn on auto sort on. It'll split up all the ores, and as they come in, they'll get all smelted. Then we'll want to, I guess, auto output that way. And auto eject is on already. So we're good. So we probably just need to set the sides on this one to input. At which point we want to put it in the augment factory. That one will want split as well. And we just need to get power to this, right? So in my, I don't have a backpack. I need a bag. I need to make a backpack. I don't know why I haven't made one yet. Let's go ahead and grab this here. We got some points. Probably want some upgraded cables as well. So I think we just go like this. Go ahead and grab them. You do this in World too. So you can grab one of these infused alloy. You use them on cables in the World. They'll convert up to 8 of them at a time as well. So it's a way of doing that. And we'll just put one right here. Then go ahead, grab a point, maybe pop it right there. Go ahead and do that. And that should keep everything powered up. Because I think this netherite furnace actually uses a fair amount of power. Yeah, it spikes quite a bit. So I knew the base cables weren't going to always work. But that should work there. Cool. Let's make sure everything's going through. Everything's coming in. Everything's going there. I guess we just need our output here. So auto output. Output. There you go. Oh, it empties the whole inventory too. Cool. So that's no problem at all. The last thing we need to do is just get this straight into the storage controller, right? I don't know what to use for cabling right now. Probably just, yeah, we'll just use item pipe and change that later. I don't like using a lot of the pipes mods cabling because it doesn't scale in the late game, right? The main reason for that is it gets really laggy when you start adding upgrades. So I'm probably going to switch to something else because I really don't want to deal with it all. Anyway, let's go ahead, do that right there. Probably do integrated dynamics piping, to be honest. That should start going in the system as well at a very slow rate. Let's go to add pipes and make the first 2 upgrades, I guess. Let's do you. Let's do you. Go ahead and see if this is up to snuff. I might not have a drawer for aluminum yet. Go ahead and set one up here. So we just come here. There we go. It's coming in now. Awesome. And that should handle that. No problem at all whatsoever. I should clear that out. Nothing's going insanely fast. I don't have to worry about it. And it is processing it all faster than we're getting it. No problem at all whatsoever. So this in time will get all caught up. I will have to come back here, check this chest. It's actually the point of this chest too. So I come back here, I check it every once in a while, and then I know which doors I need to upgrade. So it's like a catch-all. So the system never ends up backed up either. So should work out pretty well. And I just need to check it from time to time and then upgrade the doors appropriately. So that should handle our auto smelting. I'm actually quite happy with that. And we did all that without touching A2, which is nice because we don't ever have to worry about those agates filling up our drives. So I've gone ahead and done some filtering here. I'll kind of show you what I did. I'm trying to pull all our items from the barrels into our actual system here now. So I want to go ahead and get that done really quickly because otherwise we won't have them in the system. And I don't like that. But anyway, let's get that there. Then I should be able to set the extract on these ones. There you go. I did some filtering. I'll show you what I did here, like I said, in a second. And this one I could just connect. I had a broken connection here, so I could set the filter. There you go. The one I had to set the filter on is this one. This one is getting amethyst and lapis, and I don't want to pull the ores in the chunks, right? So on this one here, I filtered that stuff, so to only bring exactly what I want into the system. It goes into there, at which point it's going into a second ender chest, right? So this one right here, and then this is the buffer for this one. You just saw some of the stuff come in there. And then I'll be able to check what doesn't actually have a drawer. Surprised I didn't set a drawer for this. Let's go ahead and set one up here. Yep, that looks good. That'll handle that, and that'll kind of have a spot as well. So that's kind of the whole main point, right? It's a giant buffer. Down here I added 2 stack upgrades, so if I ever do get backed up, it'll have time, because this will hold up to 16,000 items per slot. So that's actually really good there. Then I need to go through and do this one. This is the hard one, right? So there's a lot of stuff in this one. I'll be doing this one underneath, but there's a lot to filter in this one. So if I go into here, already done all this stuff. To set these filters, you can do it relatively quick too. So what is something I haven't filtered yet? Flint and flint times 2. Actually, flint times 2. I've been changing some of these compacting filters too, because the system won't be able to put flint times 2 into a drawer. So it's actually an issue. So I just let it go to flint times 1 at max. Pop it into there. But to set the filter, let's go ahead and grab that. That hit into here. That down. I'll have to get some. I do have regular flint in here. You just shift it in. So that and that. And now they're filtered. They're actually in the list. So that's easy. You can also do it this way too, but don't need to do that. You just do it from the main screen. So super easy, super simple. Just need to kind of get through the whole list there, bring it all in the system, and then everything's good in life. This one, like I said, is just the more complicated one because there's a lot of stuff here. So I think I have just about a home for everything. And I also have, I guess, upgrades in a lot of ones already. I see gas tiers are already an issue. So gas tiers will probably end up here. I'm going to go ahead and give that one an upgrade right away because we have more than 2,000. Made some void upgrades too. So you see that little symbol there. It means it has a void upgrade. Once it gets 2,000, it automatically voids it off. I think I added that one to force gems as well because that's going to be an issue. Do I have blaze in 2 places? I do too. I'll have to go ahead and fix that later. I had 2 things in 2 places. I think I have this, the ender pearls in 2 places as well. Yeah, because I have them over here. Anyway, that is good. But if we go ahead and look over here now, we shouldn't see really much in any of these barrels. That's kind of the idea. So this one has the chunks of stuff because it's still smelting. Same here. That is good. Oh, this one is, oh, it's just getting caught up, right? Yeah, it looks like it's just getting caught up here. It'll be done. Cool. And it's going to void off all those force gems. Oh, those glowstone times 2s need to go away. Because they'll be an issue. So let's do that right there. And we already have that filtered. That should be good. But yeah, we're pretty much finished here. That's actually awesome. Yeah, this one's bringing in the rest of this stuff. I think we have homes for all that stuff as well. And yeah, just check this a few more times. And effectively, we have everything in our system. And we should start being able to see all this too, right? So yeah, I have like 41k gunpowder already. I've been seeing a bit of flint, tons of lapis. Our ores, I guess our ingots are all going up as well. How much iron do I have now? It hasn't gotten to iron yet. We have 2,500. That should be going up more pretty soon. It probably hasn't even started smelting it yet, to be honest, because I had a bunch of that as well. That's cool. That's cool. Everything's getting done here now. That's awesome. Look at that. We actually have a fully working inventory system now that'll never, I guess, fill up our drives. All we have to do is come back here every once in a while, check this chest, and decide how much of that item we want to keep. So whether we're going to add more upgrades or just add a void upgrade, which works out just fine. That's cool. So the next thing we're going to go ahead and do is a little battle here to get us a bunch of passive mobs, right? So it's from that gateway mod. So it's from gateways to... So the next thing we're going to do is a little battle from the mod Gateways to Eternity. It's supposed to get us a bunch of passive mobs here. I'll kind of show in a second. Need to have a little fenced-in area because I don't know how it's going to summon the passives in after we're done the fight, because we have to do a fight first, right? So you see here, it's going to summon 6 cows, 6 chicken, 6 sheep, and 6 pigs. So we'll have all that. And there's a penalty as well. So if we lose, it's going to explode. And there's 4 waves. We're going to hold shift there. That's the last wave. 5 spiders, 5 zombies, 2 spiders, necrotic farmer, and then, yeah, doesn't look too bad at all. They got a little buff there, but hopefully you can actually handle it. We have some food here. We're not too bad. Made some emerald leggings and emerald boots. They're from Pickled Tweaks. Really easy armor. It's pretty good there. I could make the body too, but I kind of want to keep my backpack just in case I get in trouble, right? Anyway, let's go ahead and make this pearl here. I think, yeah, you just need flowers and an eye of ender for this one. Go ahead and put that down and kind of see how this goes. And we just have an axe too. I haven't really bothered with anything but an axe. Yeah, just the stuff I've been getting from the traders, right? But anyway, it shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Wait, what lit me on fire? Oh, because of the sun. Okay, this wave looks simple enough. I don't want to knock him off. I don't know if it messes up if they fall off, actually. I am not aware. I don't know if I have to kill it as a player or not. And each wave will get a bunch of loot rolls as well. So it's going to drop things. Like this one was hay bales. Second wave here is spiders. Not too bad. They are hurting me quite a bit though. So I need to be a little careful. I didn't really heal after the last wave. I probably should have. Anyway, that's fine. Go to grab that. Looks like we just got a bunch of crops and some strings and some spider eyes and stuff like that. And I'm trying to kill them with a piece of toast. Probably not the best idea. I think this is the last wave here. And this one might have a boss. I think it said something about a necrotic farmer. That guy. If I get rid of him right away, that'd be nice. Actually, the spiders too. It's not particularly hard, mind you. There you go. Yeah, this is easy. Good. So we'll get our farmers, not our farmers, our mobs here in a second, I think. Oh, we have another speeder. Awesome. Come here. There we go. Oh, there's all our passives. And some of them spawned on fences. Okay, well, I'll try to get those guys. There's an item we make there. What's it called there? The Ender... caps off. Ender lead? Lead. Yeah, one of these? Go ahead and grab that. I think with that we can move the mobs around pretty easy. Wait, did I already grab one? What is the controls on this? Held entity, nothing. Oh, maybe it's only aggressive mobs? So I found myself an item to actually move the mobs around, which is pretty easy to use and pretty easy to make, right? So this one here just takes a lead, and this jazz here, you get a mob yoinker, and it's just a matter of shift or right clicking, like most of them, right? So like that, and then there you go, put it back down just like that. So it works pretty well, pretty easy to get, and yeah, we have a bunch of passive mobs right now. Of course, I got one of these guys as soon as I started this too, just so I had more mobs to deal with. But he also had a Bane of Arthropods X, which would have been nice for the spiders. But I mean, we have a sharpness 10 axe, but at least that thing swings a little faster. Either way, we got that, and we're looking pretty good in that regards. And we got this too, Enchanted Scroll of Jump Boost. I never really use these scrolls, but you can. You know what I mean? You're just gonna use them. There you go. Jump boost. Oh. Jump boost. There you go. So I think I'm going to go ahead and actually wrap this one up a little early today. I have to go ahead and see the dentist and do all that jazz, all that good fun. Always a joy, right? But anyway, we'll go ahead and come back in the next video, get into some occultism, get ourselves the smithing upgrade, all that jazz. I'll probably go ahead and do this here too, this gateway of Hellish Fortress. It's going to give us a free Wither skeleton spawner, so I'll probably go ahead and get that done as well. Maybe I'll do a little time-lapsey thing at the start. We'll kind of see. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up here. As always, you guys like this video, hit that like button. Really liked it. Hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys at the next video. Later.